The Hollywood Actor Podcast with Jennifer Marshall, Part 3.
That segues perfectly into talking about the larger communities and these micro-communities that you've established here in Hollywood. I just want to learn a little bit more about how you interact with these on a weekly basis, how you kind of plug in with your military community for television and film, how you plug in to that community that you've left behind, but those friends you still keep in contact with, and how you understand the trends of the Hollywood film and television industry as they're undulating underneath all of us.
I would say, most of my friends here are veterans just because just is what it is. I do have actor friends who are not. But yeah, I have a lot of actor friends. And one of the things I love about acting is that I can work 2 to 3 days on set. And then the rest of the time I can volunteer. Yes, I'm doing auditions, I'm doing callbacks, stuff like that. But it really clears my schedule. I can devote time to the causes I find most worthy. And if I had to be on set 30 days a month, I don't think I would want to be an actor. I really like the flexibility it gives me.
And finding that flexibility, do you, when you're not acting, are there other things that are kind of plugging you into your local, hyper-local neighborhood community of Los Angeles County, or things that are keeping you sane along the journey?
So this year I was nominated for 40 Under 40 in Santa Clarita Valley, and I was chosen for 40 Under 40. The awards ceremony is next month. And that was really wonderful for me because it recognizes the volunteer accomplishments of the people who are nominated. So here in Santa Clarita, I deliver for the Santa Clarita Senior Center. We deliver home delivered meals to homebound seniors. I was volunteering at the Veterans Center last year up until I started shooting my show. This year it's been kind of hectic. And there's just a lot of things that I do to give back to the community that, people say, oh, that's so selfless. It's not really selfless. It makes the volunteer feel really good too. There's an organization I'm a part of called Pinups for Vets, and we dress as 1940 pinup girls, very colorful but very modest, and we visit veterans in hospital, nursing homes, and wounded warrior detachments. So that sort of work really keeps me grounded. And then, with my kids, they both play soccer. And so we're just constantly on the go, whether it's soccer or my son has art class, or there's just so many different things going on. And Santa Clarita is very family friendly. So I'm very glad to live up here.
Wow, that's incredible that you've been able to have that whole family life. Your husband that was obviously moving around while he was in the military, and then you relocating to Los Angeles and being able to have children, raise children alongside working within this one of the most competitive industries in the world, in the most competitive crucible, Los Angeles, and being able to volunteer and have such a colorful, vibrant life.
Can I plug
is just astounding.
The kid thing for a minute? So I know that there's people listening who think, I'm married, or maybe you're single, whatever, and you think that you want to have children, but you're waiting for your big break. I've heard this thousands of times. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, because when you have a child, if this industry is meant to be for you, it's meant to be, and it will happen. Becoming a mother has made me a better actress. It's brought more things to the table. I'm better with time management. You don't want to be 50 years old, look back and say, I wish I would have, and now I can't, or I wish I would have, and now IVF is going to cost me $50,000. If having children is on your radar, do not put it off because of a role or a role you think you might get. My manager had said to me, when we were, after I had booked Stranger Things, I said, well, I'm not sure if I want to get pregnant now, because what if I get called back for next season? And she said, if you do, you do, and you'll work. She said, but Hollywood will wait. You have your child, you have your children. Hollywood will wait. There are 90-year-old women doing Depends commercials, doing Polident commercials. The only person putting, that obstacle in front of you is you. They'll understand. They'll work with you. Now, if you're some action star and you're constantly, Charlize Theron or something like that, don't get pregnant right before you go shoot some action movie. But, we put this on ourselves. Oh, we can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And the world will work out the way that it works out.
Thanks for listening to the Hollywood Actor Podcast. If you like this content, don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share.